Yo, 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 what's going on, great people and all of the great land? Y'all already know what it is. It's your guy, Nicholas Wilcox. It's your guy, Johnny Mine. Yo, we in here, yo. The Fantasy Football Show. We talking Monday Night Football pregame show between the Colts and the Niners. Getting y'all ready for the single game showdown on DraftKings, the props, bets, and whoever helps y'all out to go into your championship games. Obviously, we also have waiver wire week 17, the final waiver wire of the year. Johnny, say what's up to the great people.
Yo, what up? Happy Eve, Christmas. What up to everybody, man? Feeling a little bit better today. Got a little bit of rest. Still cranky, just not like, just not like abnormally cranky today is what I would say. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what's up, man? Ready to spread some holiday cheer. You see me out here repping JPJ today, man. You know, my boys, they did what they did. And shout out to the New England Patriots for coming through in the clutch. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Pats. After this week, I hate them, but shout out to the Pats for coming through in the clutch, man. You know what I mean? Slapping folks like that name DK Metcalf in this piece, man. You know what I mean?
Please, yo.
Yeah.
Counting those blessings, bro.
Yeah.
Count your blessings, bro.
Yeah.
No and no. They can win. I think the Colts can win, but not on JT's back tonight. That being said, yeah, we about to break it down for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, again, Colts Niners tonight, and hopefully, again for me, like I'm not rooting for Jonathan Taylor tonight, but he can do a little something. Just don't get hurt. How about that? Sheila Louise. So many injuries that happened yesterday too. Like, good Lord, man. Like, talk about not getting a break, literally. Between Trevion Henderson, like, good Lord. Anyhow, enough about me, more about y'all. So, without further ado, we're going to get right to it. You know what I'm saying? Waiver Wire Week 17 in the building. If y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat. If your first time here, like, subscribe to the channel. We on our way, trying to get 200 subs for the end of the season here. So that being said, about to break this thing down. I'll start with the quarterbacks first. Yeah, we appreciate all the love, everybody coming in. Again, like, subscribe to the channel. Quarterbacks on your ticker below. Some usual names, some suspects. If they're still out there, if they're still out there, make sure you pluck them. If they ain't been plucked already, we're just gonna, we're gonna regurgitate some names and stuff because it's the final week. So there's certain guys that might still be out there because there's less people fighting for players in the waiver wire. So these are the names below. Matchups wise, like we'll find out when it comes to like who's what and what's what, but it's gonna depend on your waiver wire. So Johnny, who you love? Who you like?
Well, other than my love affair with Trevor Lawrence, which kind of ended last Sunday, or this Sunday, I guess. Which, like my love affair ended with him. Just kind of taking a quick look through to see Trevor Lawrence has got a mint matchup against the Colts. So there is that if somehow he still happens to be out there. Dare I say guys like Tyler Shuck? Dare I say that? Like, he's been over the last 4 weeks, man, he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL in adjusted completion percentage, and the story of Chris Olave continues to grow now. I think the league you and I were in, a super flex league, we somebody had put that out there, 8th round. I heard some guys talking about it today as well, like just on the radio. 7th round pick was where he was drafted at, and dare we say, like there's that. I think that's really it. JJ McCarthy, I think he can probably get up off here because it looks like he's probably dead to the world on this with his situation. So, and then Phil Rivers. It's Trevor Lawrence and Tyler Shuck. That's where it's at, man. I think we've seen no CJ Stroud against the Chargers. The Chargers, they held down Dak Prescott, ruined me in a couple leagues as well. So yeah, man, that's what I got, bro. Tyler Shuck, Trevor Lawrence seems to be the move, man. For sure.
Man, yo, Trevor Lawrence. Like, he's still available at 43% of sleeper leagues. So that should change, even though on paper, like the Indianapolis Colts aren't the best on paper. But it still should be something where obviously Trevor Lawrence has been on a heater, like so. There's that. I mean, look, dare I say, again, the list is not the best, right? But I think I'm in agreement with Tyler Shuck for you. Like, a guy that's improved consistently throughout the season, and he gets a great matchup against Tennessee, which is, again, like, they play a lot of cover 4, and guess what Chris Olave is good at? Beating coverages against cover 4. So, like, and he's still a good running. All the other guys on this list, he's the one that will probably run the most effectively. He just threw for over 300 yards passing this past yesterday. So Tyler Shuck, if you're in a pinch, definitely there for sure. But obviously, if Trevor Lawrence is there, you go pick him up. That being said, yeah, 6-7 is right. Yep, that's right. Bring him on in. That's right. I guess we're making it happen, Johnny, because we're getting a lot of love from spams today.
I know. Yeah, I was about to say you got the same idea as I do. Yeah, let's get them up out of here. Here we go. Jeez,
Literally.
Holy smokes, man! Holy smokes!
Oh man, yo, and it's because it's just because Jonathan Taylor is a beast, and I don't want him to go off that way. Yeah. And I have George Kittle, so.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dick Wilcox Fantasy Football Show. I'm hoping for everything.
Hold on. I'll mute myself.
No. I'm hoping for everything to go upside down tonight. I'm hoping for everything. I hope Phillip Rivers breaks the slate. I hope Jonathan Taylor breaks the single game rushing record. I hope Christian McCaffrey catches the most passes ever in the history of the NFL from any running back. I hope George Kittle breaks the single game receiving record tonight. I hope Tyler Warren scores 5 touchdowns. I hope it all goes upside down tonight. Because I ain't got shit going on tonight. Like I said, everything is done for me. Everything's done. You know? So I'm just gonna sit there and watch the world burn from the fantasy perspective and just sit back and have some drink. I'm gonna put extra butter on my popcorn tonight and get nasty. You heard me? That's it.
Yep. Hey man, it's your world, dog.
Yep. That's it.
Oh
that's
boy,
it,
yo.
But for real though, like talking about these guys, man, like at quarterback, man, like Tyler Shuck, like, it has been a situation where like he's not on a great team. I think we all know that, right? Like the Saints aren't great, but like it that pick doesn't seem that bad now, man. Like it doesn't seem that bad. I don't think that like it's a situation where I'm like, oh, like this is like they've got it figured out, right? But I do think that when you think about it, like from the standpoint of like fantasy and like where they're going, granted the fact that like Tyler Shuck's probably he's like Chris Winkie as far as age.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, you like that? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's like Chris Winkie. But yeah, dude, like just for him to be in this space, man, it is kind of cool to see, bro. Like I will say that. Like he hasn't had like he's only had one top 12 finish, and that was in week 14. But he's been serviceable though, right? Like he's been serviceable, especially like if you're in a super flex league or anything like that right there. You've been able to get through with him. But yeah, dude, like Tyler Shuck, Trevor Lawrence, man, the first quarterback again. I'll call this out. The first quarterback all season long with back-to-back weeks at number 1 overall as far as fantasy production. Week 15, number 1 overall, obviously smashing the Jets. But then he comes back out and does it against this vaunted Denver defense on the road. Just crazy work by Trevor Lawrence, yo. Who, by the way, I'm just going to call this out as well. Right now, if the season ended, Trevor Lawrence, QB4 on the year.
That'd be well deserved, right?
Not even about deserving. It's just crazy work, bro. Just crazy work. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Man did his thing.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can bring it home for people. Running backs, we go. Just all right. R.I.P. to
Quinshon Judkins. Yeah. I don't want to be like that guy. But guess what? My seasons are pretty much over with, so I'm gonna be that guy. The Browns, like almost nothing positive ever happens for the Browns. Like Josh Gordon, we know how that story ended. Kellen Winslow Jr., we know how that story ended. Peyton Hillis, we know how that story ended. Baker, we know how that story ended. Braylon Edwards, we know how that story ended. Nick Chubb, we know how that story ended. Like, they are a cursed franchise, bro. They are cursed, man. And you could make the argument, like, if you wanted to, like, well, what was he doing? Like, they still have something to play for, like, with all these, not something to play for, but like, they're still evaluating talent, like the Browns as a whole, right? So, like, Quinshon Judkins being out there playing, like, obviously he's got to play. This is like a Super Bowl game for them going against the Bills, right? I think, like, before we even, like, get into, like, the RIP for Quinshon Judkins, I think, like, we got to start asking ourselves a couple of other, like, real questions. Is this the end for Kevin Stefanski?
It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be, right?
Hey, man, I don't know. I don't know. Like,
that's curious. People want to know, but you know what I'm saying. It has to be over for him, right? What up, Dan? Yep. What up, brother? Appreciate you. You can come on over to the YouTube and help us out real quick. That would be tremendous, brother. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them.
And Dan, I'll tell you this too. The great news is if you come over to the YouTube page and like and subscribe, we won't even charge you the $8 that we charge everybody else for being on here. I got you, bro. I got you.
But in terms of, I think it's a solid coach for them, but I just think that you got to somehow change all of this again, right?
My man, got you, bro.
I don't know. You can say the same thing about the Jets. You can say the same thing about the Titans. You can say the same thing about the.
But I think, I think like with Stefanski, it's a little bit different, right? Like,
obviously, like decisions at QB.
Bro, like,
I didn't understand. I didn't understand first. We got to talk about Shador in the same sentence. Because, like, homie, how did he go 5th round? How did he go 5th round? And then how does he go to a team like the Browns, who already drafted a couple quarterbacks, in 3rd string pretty easily, cooling, stuff like that? And that's fine. Sit back, whatever. But
I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna be on my bullshit tonight. This is why I'm on my bullshit. Hey, let's go. Let's go. That's right, baby. That's right. Didn't even charge you the $8. Yeah, we didn't even charge you the $8, baby. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I think like part of the reason why, man, is because it's one of those situations where like people didn't want to be wrong, even though they knew it was right. Like, because I think like no matter like, and no, like every NFL player's son that isn't always going to be isn't gonna always every NFL player's son isn't always going to it isn't always going to pay dividends, right? But when you take somebody like Shador Sanders, who has like brought like each program along, and no matter how you feel about Coach Prime, and I'm gonna refer to him as Coach Prime because I'm still gonna put respect on his name,
right?
Like, he might not even be like the best like X's and O's coach or whatever the case may be, but like for him to like have an understanding and take his kid through the process and give him everything, like from like the training aspect and the insight. Like if you are a quarterback, like having one of the greatest defensive backs of all time as your dad, as your father, has got to pay dividends in some aspect. Like it's got to. So yeah, so I don't get it. But I was actually telling the guy at work today, I was like, obviously like I'm a diehard Steelers fan, everybody knows that, but like I am so rooting for Shedeur Sanders, man. Like so rooting for him. Like I hope it works out for him, not to the point where he ever ends up beating my Steelers, but like I hope that like it works out for him, man. Like I truly do, because I've never seen anything like it. Like I can't. You're gonna get me going off on a whole nother tangent, but like for us to like live in a world, bro, where you're not rooting for a guy because his dad is is a college football coach, and he like it just blows my mind. It blows my mind. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Shedeur Sanders and the Browns, man. Like they're cursed, bro. Obviously nasty injury for Quinshaw, man. Like we talked about it on Sunday, man. Like he was at a place, right, where he was like more touchdown dependent than anything, right? But then there was also some talk too about like since Dylan Sampson was out, like him getting like a lot of work in the passing game or getting more work in the passing game. So it is unfortunate, man, because it started off rocky for him, but then like he showed up, man, and started to show out a little bit. So like you never want to see that, and I didn't really realize how bad the injury was until they replayed it, and I was like, Bleh.
I knew it. I saw the play live. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I was like,
I was like, man, something happened, Dad. I didn't know if it was ACL. Luckily, it was a broken leg, but I think they said dislocated ankle too. So
he said, luckily, it was a broken leg.
because initially because like a broken leg, it's like these days, it's like with all the advances in health nowadays, like a broken leg is like to athletes now is nothing. Like you know what I'm saying? Dislocated ankle now.
Now I'm trying to figure out like which one would you want? Like, would you want a broken leg?
I would rather have a broken leg because I've done it already, but I would not want a dislocated ankle. Let's just say that.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, I'd rather have
Dylan Sampson now, like on deck, him and the Rocket on deck to win people fantasy.
Rocket Raheem Sanders.
Crazy work.
Rocket Raheem Sanders showed up.
Crazy work.
And he was getting a tiny little buzz in the preseason and stuff like that. So I'll give it to him there. But yeah, I mean, 11 carries, 42 yards wasn't anything nuts, but he scored a touchdown. But it's like, we'll have to see if Dylan Sampson's not going to play at all because he bet back-to-back weeks of him being out along with David Njoku. So we'll have to keep on injury reports. But yeah, I mean, we could potentially see how that all shakes out. But obviously, I think the one for me on this list, Mayo Wilson. For a couple of reasons. One is that, we got to pay attention to see if Jordan Love's going to play this upcoming week because of that concussion. It's like, told you, man, so many injuries that's happened. And obviously Josh Jacobs, of course, is the equalizer in this equation. Because I think Malik Willis came in, he they didn't win the game, but he's always, whenever he's come into the game, he's actually looked like a competent backup now. So yeah, but I'll say is that the opportunity for Emmanuel Wilson, we've seen it before, so there's that. Look, dare I say Isaiah Pacheco made this list?
What a night. Well, I mean, they're playing the Broncos. What a nightmare.
What a nightmare. Yep.
What a nightmare.
Chiefs. Dang. Gardner Minshew towards his ACL. Joins Mahomes right there with him. I was like, wow.
What a nightmare. What a nightmare.
Blake Corum on this list, of course, too. It's like he found a way to still do his thing a bit. It's just crazy,
Yeah. There's definitely a couple of guys on this list. Blake Corum looks pretty good for me. I'm skeptical about the Cleveland running game just because they do have the Steelers this week. And obviously we've seen what just happened. All of a sudden, they were able to shut down the number 1 overall pick for next year, Jahmyr Gibbs, which is crazy work again.
You shut him down for 80% of the game.
which is more than what a lot of other people could say in the entire world. You know what I mean? Like again, we talked about it. Like he didn't put up a running back 1 performance; he put up a running back 9 performance. So it's but like Audric Estime too, bro. Like that hurt. That hurt. That hurt. Like that hurt. And I'll say it again, that hurt. And yeah, it stung. Taste of like I don't want to spend my entire show talking about the Saints. But Tajay Spears is somebody too, man. Like he started to cook here, man, the last couple of weeks. Running back 11 last week. So it's actually really not cooked, man. It's been gross, but yeah.
He's in a bad offense ish.
He is. Yeah. The Titans are showing life though. They're showing life. They are showing life. Yeah. I guess like on this list for me, I guess it's Blake Corum, for sure for me. And then like, I don't know like what's going to happen like with Jawar Jordan, 2 weeks in a row, running back 2 type weeks, running back 24 last week, running back 17 the week before. So RB2, he's RB2 territory, flex territory, depending on, you know, what the situation is with Woody Aaron Jones marks. We'll see how that goes, right? Right.
Woody Aaron Jones.
Yeah. He's there. Like, yeah, it's there. Like it's there. It's back-to-back weeks of flex play for him, man. So I think like he's somebody that like could be in consideration. And as you mentioned, man, like again, man, we're just giving suggestions to everybody. Like I think that's the most important thing to talk about is that right there, depending on your situation and scenario. Right? Yeah, because like at this point, like let's just call it what it is, man. There's 4 teams playing like in your league right now, and probably 2 of them don't give a shit about the consolation game. Like they're probably checked out. So it's really just, you know, if you're in the chip, it's probably just you and the other person. So like, these are just suggestions. These are just suggestions. That's it.
Oh man, and then Brian Robinson, if he's still out there, and you have like a chance to just go stash him real quick, just in case, but just in case, because too many stars have gone down over the last couple of weeks to be like to run that chance. So if he's somebody that's a good one for the night, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like you're watching
that's a Nick Wilcox special right there. That's a Nick Wilcox special right there.
It sure damn is.
Yeah, that's a Nick Wilcox special. Nothing makes me laugh harder than being in leagues. Yeah, nothing makes me laugh harder than being in leagues with you, seeing you like every single Monday night, going and picking up somebody before the Monday night game. The biggest flyers, like, let me get in on them real quick. And he's the first guy released on Wednesday morning.
Sure is.
Oh,
you let my secrets out, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm here. Listen, I'm here to watch the world burn tonight, baby. You know what I mean? I'm here to watch the world burn tonight. Extra butter on my popcorn.
Oh, yeah, I can't. I'm here to watch the world burn.
That's right.
I can't with you, dog. Receivers we go. Parker Washington. Who would have thought that?
Speaking of the world burning.
Oh, my goodness, yo. Literally. He was burning cats in Denver. I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, Parker Washington doing him so filthy. I was like, dude, wow, this is real life. I had some shares of Parker Washington earlier on the year, you know what I'm saying? So I can't claim that I used him this week or anything like that, but yeah, like, Parker Washington was burning. Wow. So, look, Parker Washington did his thing against Denver. So he's a hot free agent, gets Indianapolis this upcoming week. And if you're a tight pinch for receiver, he's clearly number 1 claim. On this list for myself. Other guys on this list for me, like they've just been, Mac Hollins showed some work on Sunday night. So I don't know what's
Fred Flintstone, he don't be wearing those shoes.
I know, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Sleeper came out with something like that for him. Yeah, literally Fred Flintstone though. But yeah, Matt Collins came out and did his thing this past week. And it's just always someone different in New England though, so just definitely be careful about that. But 7 catches, 69 yards this past week, leading New England to a victory. And then, the guy Romeo Dobbs is here, Matthew Golden, complete bust. Literally egg on everybody's faces. For the literally.
Present.
Yeah.
Present.
Had him in a couple of leagues, I didn't draft him like anywhere crazy though. He was kind of going in weird places draft season. I'm like, I don't know about that. So yeah, there's that. So I just want to get it's a little personal flavor. What about my guy Adam Thielen? Show him some love real quick. You know what I'm saying? Show this guy some love real quick. You know what I mean?
I'll show him love because he was
crazy, but y'all, you and Tip kind of was clowning me about this one. I'm feeling a little bit. I was like, oh, okay. Well,
and I still will because
players out there for people to kind of stash up and see what happens. Like
wide receiver, and there's no shade. Like he's repping the right team. Wide receiver 39. You know what I mean? Yeah, so like if that's how and that's why, then God bless you. You know what I mean? That means you probably played somebody like Xavier Worthy, or maybe Brian Thomas Bust Jr. You might have played somebody like that. It would
just not shock me for Thielen to do
maybe next week.
Maybe against the Browns. It wouldn't shock me to do 80 yards and a touchdown this upcoming week for championship game. Just to say, fuck y'all. Basically.
Hey man, I hope he goes out there and balls out. I hope he goes out there and balls out. You know why? Because at this point, I got 2 leagues left, and Adam Thielen ain't gonna make my roster on neither one of them. So I'm here to watch it. I'm here to watch it go up in smoke, baby. That's what I'm here to watch it do. Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah.
Totally get it. And then I got Jalen Coker on this list. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's just been steady. But yeah, look, for receivers, it's been an injury-riddled year for receivers. I don't think I've seen so many receivers hurt from a week-to-week basis consistently. Have you?
No, man. No, I went receiver heavy in all my leagues this year. So I'm obviously I'm super hurting, right? I'm looking at the list of receivers and where they finished this week, and probably not dropped in a lot of leagues, but just on a one-off, if he was dropped, and I don't know if people would drop him or what, but maybe if you got a guy like Quentin Johnston floating around out there, on waivers or something like that right there. Some people were really, really ready to write him off. I know we're talking about shallower leagues, maybe in 10-team leagues, things like that right there. That was the one guy that I was like, oh, man. I was this week, I was like, oh. I was like, how did I went too much into the narrative with Justin Herbert and not into your point, the Cowgirls and the hand situation, right?
And then being back in Texas this past week.
Yeah. We missed that one, man. Another
missed that one.
Right. Yeah. Another crazy, and I'm just kind of just jumping around to different
spitballing, yep.
But Chimere DK, man, that guy. I'm pretty sure, dude. I'm pretty sure I seen no. Just hear me out. Just let me finish. Crazy talk, not crazy talk, but crazy work. But I'm pretty sure he's actually leading the NFL in all-purpose yards. And that's with return yards and punt return yards.
I'm about to say what?
No, you're boy, what's wrong with you? But again, man, just another guy. But yeah, just what and Ryan Flannery, man, he had 2 touchdowns called back. One of the Cowboys. Flanoy, Flannery, same difference, bro. What happens with them this week, right? Who all plays this week, man? It's crazy, man. We're in a crazy time right now. But these guys on this list here, man, the guys that obviously stick out the most to me is obviously Romeo Dobbs. If he is still out there, I've been a fan of his all season long. Been a fan of his pretty much his entire career so far. I think guys like Parker Washington and Matt Collins, right? They're kind of one-offs. I would probably trust Matt Collins at this point more than I would trust Parker Washington, which is really kind of crazy to say. Because Matt Collins has had more than a few games of being like in the number 2, number 3 space. He's had a wide receiver 16 finish, 19, 28, and then obviously recently 22, man, for sure. So and Parker Washington, he's had what, 1, 2, 3. That was his 4th one. So they're the same guy, right around the same space. But yeah, it's again, these are all just if there's nobody out there, right? We're at the place now. Well, and I'm just gonna be frank with it, right? Going into week 17, we shouldn't have to tell you to pick up guys that you see out there that are name brand guys, right? These are guys that these are scenarios that if everybody is picked up, then these are some additional options, right? For you, some additional suggestions. That's what it is, man. And obviously pay attention to matchups and stuff, man. This is a great time to play defense against your opponents. If they need wide receiver help, go pick up wide receivers. You got the roster space for it, right? Same thing with any position on here, defense, kickers. Listen, it's time to get Johnny Main petty is what I would say. I would say that time to get really petty in your approach on this right here. So but yeah, just not necessarily a very, very sexy list of wide receivers overall, man.
Tight ends. Taysom Hill, huh? Taysom Hill. Knew it was coming. Knew it was coming, just didn't know when. Just knew it was coming. I just couldn't tell you when.
Bubba Sparks.
But here he is, folks. Taysom Hill, right?
Bubba Sparks, baby. Right? Bubba Sparks.
Where Bubba Sparks. Listen, Taysom Hill, yo. The can't all do guy be all quarterback, tight end, whatever.
Don't you do
Swiss
it.
Army knife, whatever.
Don't you say it.
It was supposed to be Audric Esteme's time, right? You look pretty good. This. Saints, yo. Came out. 12 carries for Taysom Hill. Looking like the old Taysom Hill of old.
I ain't even got no words for it.
On top of that, 4 catches, 36 yards. So we're talking 16 total touches for Taysom Hill.
31-year-old Taysom Hill, who has no future with the New Orleans Saints at all.
35, actually.
Oh, 35.
35, actually.
35. Sorry, Taysom. I tried to give you some grace. I don't know why I thought he was 31, but either way, that ain't even relevant, man. It ain't even relevant. You know why? Because Audric Estime, we don't need you to run the ball. Let's give it to Taysom.
They don't.
Let's give it to Taysom.
Yo, listen, man. So yeah, Taysom Hill, if you have him playing against Tennessee this week, so hey, I would just go pick him up because your opponent's probably gonna try to pick him up. And tight end, like we've talked about before, tight end is definitely hit or miss. Theo Johnson. Jeez, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're going there because I couldn't even. I smell like roses and stuff like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about Theo Johnson. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I hope nobody started him in your freaking championship. On your way to championship. Because my goodness, I could not tell you, and I couldn't predict to tell you that Jackson Dart was going to throw the ball 13 times, and 12 of those came second half. 12 of them came second half. 1 attempt in the first half. 1.
I'm just going to say this, and I probably shouldn't. I'm going to say it.
Crazy, yo.
I'm going to say it, and I probably shouldn't say it, but I'm still going to say it anyway.
That's okay. Usually that means it's going to be, you got to say it.
Yeah. This is almost like Orenthal James Simpson with a bloody glove talking about I didn't do it, talking about the Giants tanking. Just why? Why? I hate the Giants now. I hate them. Now, for that that was for so many reasons. Why? Why? Again, why just not put out another quarterback? Because we know what Jameis is going to do. Jameis is going to go out there and and Jackson Dart, you listen, that that is now going to be the new way to tank. You just seen it happen live and in front of your face. That is marked right now, today, December 22nd. You cash this. That is the new way NFL teams are going to tank, is they're going to put players out there like Jackson Dart and not let them throw the football and run the ball like that. That is the new NFL tanking for incredibly crappy coaches. Trademarked, guaranteed.
So
that's
ridiculous.
it.
Oh,
got Wan'Dale Robinson, fantasy managers everywhere are probably playing this guy. Like top 12, top 13, 14 wide receiver on the year. And I
played him. Luckily I survived.
So did I. Yeah. And this is what we get. Wide receiver 63.
Hey, yo, man. Oh, gosh.
This is the reason why we lost, is because of some idiot coach who probably ain't never going to get a crack at it again. Insane to me. Insane.
Dustin, what up? Trademark it.
You're gonna this is it. You see teams, players do stuff right there. Teams bite off, and that right there was a brand new low for the Giants. That's a brand new low for the Giants. Brand new. Ran over.
Yes, he is. Wouldn't want any other way, though. Wouldn't want any other way.
Unbelievable.
The rest of the tight ends on this list, Colby Parkinson. There's 3 tight ends that dressed up for the Rams. Guess who didn't score a touchdown?
Well, I would like to.
It's obvious. Colby Parkinson didn't score a touchdown. Terrence Ferguson did. Davis Allen did. Motherfucker, Colby Parkinson didn't score a touchdown.
Oh, he dropped the MF. He did. I didn't even go there.
It's crazy.
I didn't even go there. MF
it's
Doom.
Crazy, yo. What? So,
yeah.
And then Chig Okonkwo, after weeks and weeks getting outplayed by Gunnar Helm. Now all of a sudden Cam Ward knows how to find the guy.
It's written all over your face. Written all over your face.
Dog. Are you kidding?
You don't have to say a word.
Crazy,
yeah.
bro. So,
no, man. No, this is how. Man, listen, this is how it ends, right? It's there's so I've got the ultimate post tonight. I was waiting because I was hoping to use it for myself, but bro, there are so many. I almost want to know how many number 6 seeds are getting ready to go to the chip. Because it just feels like every number 6 team in the USA is made it through. Literally, every number 6 seeded team has made it through.
Oh shit!
And you know what? On this journey today, something nice happened to me. Somebody at my work, one of my buddies, gave me a very nice shirt that I will be wearing here soon. And I'm excited. That was the highlight of my entire day, because I was so grumpy and so grouchy just about everything yesterday. And I get to work and my guy's man, shout out Matt Corey, man. Shout out Matt Corey, man. What was it, Pesky Pole, man? Pesky, I think that's what it is. The Pesky Pole, that's his podcast, man. Big Red Sox guy, man.
Man.
Yeah. No, we do not throw shade at Cheryl Pod, and we do not throw shade at Matthew Corey. Yeah, the Pesky Report. That's what it is. The Pesky Report. Shout out to him, man, and his whole squad on that. But he got me a dope ass Cordell Stewart shirt, man. I said, you know what, bro?
Okay.
That meant a lot to me, because I was you know what, man? I was I wasn't even expecting that. I was as a dad, I'm expecting draws and socks and no gifts from nobody else. I'm expecting draws and socks from a kid. I got that. I said, you know what? That almost kind of made up for my incredibly crappy day in the fantasy space. But man, good gracious, man. Number 6 seeds everywhere in America. I told you, man, it's a bad year to be number 1. I told you, it's a terrible year. And I can keep going. It's a terrible year to be number one. John Cena, Drake. You know what I mean? Like, it's a terrible year to be number one because they're coming for the throne. They coming for the throne, man. Patrick Mahomes. They coming for the throne, bro. They coming for the throne. This is it. This was the 1 year not to be number one. That was it.
Yeah. No. Anything to add for the tight ends? All right. Cool. That does the waiver wire edition. We're going to get y'all revved up for the showdown slate on DraftKings. So Johnny's going to take us there. While he does so, we're going to get fired up for Monday Night Football. Niners, Colts. Situations like this, Colts, they lose, they're out tonight. Ain't no way they coming back from it. So, Colts, if they lose tonight, they're done. They're back at home. Phillip Rivers starting at quarterback, right? A 44-year-old quarterback. And get this, Brett Rippon was released today. Brett Rippon was released today. So they definitely roll with Phillip Rivers moving forward.
Hey, man, Phillip Rivers ain't slick, man. You know what? I seen this thing, man. You know what he did? That man got another 5 years of insurance for them 10 kids. He ain't slick. He ain't slick. I seen that.
That's a good question. I don't know how, like, pension and stuff like that for him, or like whatever. Like, how does that all work for him? If it ever, like, I have to research that, honestly.
That's what I seen. Is I seen, like, because he came back and because he played an active game, like, it resets the clock on, like, insurance for his 10 kids. And there's so many things I seen. They was like, man, you can only imagine what this man's life had to be like for him to be 44 years old and feel like he need to go back out and play football with all them damn kids at the house.
He got 10.
Yeah.
I thought he had more like Cromartie, but
man, yeah. Why you gonna listen? You know I'm on one tonight, man. Like, all them 10 kids live with Phillip Rivers, man. Them 10 kids don't live with Carl, man. He might take care of them and shit. You know what I mean? Like, he probably take care of them, but they don't stay in his house, man. They under his roof. They under his roof.
They under his roof.
Look what you did to my roof. Look at what you did to my roof.
Joe, I can't.
Okay. All right. So tonight, like, obviously we got the 49ers. I'm assuming that's who you got tonight.
Me? You're saying?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I was about to say, yeah.
I thought about it. I was like, yeah, all right, let me get the Niners.
Yeah. I feel like one of the narratives is, and not even just the narratives, but just the factual piece of this, is that the Indianapolis Colts secondary is not very good. So I'm just going to call this game out loud. So I'm going to say, what if Brock Purdy goes out and balls out tonight and makes it difficult for the Colts and gets them off a script and makes it so they have to throw the ball? Because then if that happens, then you can, because watching Phillip Rivers, like, he's 44 years old. Like, that's, yeah.
Don't hide behind that one.
Nope, there isn't. And so now it's just a matter of Juwan Jennings, George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey. Two of those three players we got to get to. And I think it goes without saying, you got to work Christian McCaffrey into your lineup. Like, you can't not have Christian McCaffrey. Then it comes down to George Kittle or Juwan Jennings. Like, that's what it comes down to.
Continue.
Oh, my dog! My dog! Happy holidays! Merry Christmas!
Happy holidays, man.
What's
I
up,
got
bro?
some time. Figured I'd hop in and say what's up. Happy holidays. Talk a little football. Listen, Johnny, I'm with you, man. Like, it's been a rough week for fantasy playoffs. It is brutal. I mean, you're talking Chase Brown had 3 touchdowns. When was the last time he had 3 touchdowns? Like, I don't know what's going on. It was just a monstrous week for so many players. You can't even be mad. Like, if you lost this week, you can't be mad. Like,
you can be.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you definitely
can be.
But
and here's the thing: I see these posts all the time, like Parker Washington touchdown helped no one. No, it certainly did help the people who were playing against Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, you're right.
It helped.
Literally.
Yeah.
I mean, it helped. Yeah. Chase Brown hasn't had 3 touchdowns. So let's see. Last year, did he ever have 3 touchdowns in a game? Nope. It was like a career game for Chase Brown. If you played against him, you're going.
Well, the craziest part about that, because after that P-Ryan touchdown, you look at the box score. Chase Brown only had like 16, rushing yards.
16, yeah, it's all right.
He didn't have any catches yet. And then he went to work.
Yeah.
He went to town.
In the game, they didn't need him to. They didn't need him to. They were beating up Miami handily. They didn't need Chase Brown to go off like that.
Thank you.
Crazy.
Thank you.
Like, it was wild. I was like, wow. All right, then. Shoot. Okay. So I'll be honest, though. Chase Brown had been more consistent. After the first 5 or 6 weeks, he was definitely more consistent. So, so definitely kudos, but no one expected 3 touchdowns. Let's just say that.
No one expects him to put up. In my league, he put up 35 points.
Then no one expected
19, 21, 20, 23. Not 35.
Nope.
Then nobody expected
Brissett 25 out of them.
Yeah.
Sickening.
Then Brissett lets us down across the board.
Listen, if you started, I know one of my good friends started Brissett over Dak Prescott, and I was like, well, that's your own dumb fault. That's your own dumb fault. If you're starting to at some point, he was going to turn back into a pumpkin. Like the magic was going to run out. He's Jacoby Brissett. Like he's a backup for a reason. He's the backup who's been around the world forever.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can't trust that.
But I played him I didn't play him in season long, but I played him in DFS. But over Dak Prescott.
I had to start him in other places. So
over Dak Prescott.
Yeah, there's some places you had to start him, but there's certain places where you just don't start him. At some point,
if you had options and you still start him, you're an idiot.
Yeah, start your studs. Like, don't get cute in the playoffs. This is not a time to get cute and go, oh, this guy's got a... No, just start your studs. Start your studs, stick your stinkers. It's that easy, right? I started Kyron Williams. Didn't have a great game, but had a decent game. I started Mike Evans, caught a touchdown, but 5 out of 9 for 31 yards. Wasn't great.
Oh my god, bro! That's another one. That's another one.
Catches the touchdown, then after that, it's okay, nothing.
Ghost town.
Same thing with Juan Achan. Same thing with Juan Achan, though.
Yeah,
rips that long touchdown, then you forget to feed him the ball.
Jahmyr Gibbs had 2 yards rushing.
Oh my gosh, same thing. Literally, we're looking. I'm like, Gibbs was he wasn't looking like it at all. And all of a sudden, Detroit decided to turn on the switch, and they all started going. Oh, okay.
So here's my thought: if you lost this week, yeah, it sucks. You're sad. You're upset, but you probably lost because of some freak thing. 9 out of 10 times, you probably win that matchup. Is the way I look at it. If you won this week, you got.
That's the more frustrating part.
Here's my thing: if I won this week and I wasn't expecting to. Let me ask you guys this question. You're a team that had Chase Brown, maybe some of these other big name scores that you weren't expecting. You win. You're the underdog going to championship. Do you ask for the split? Do you split the pot?
I don't even know.
I never doing that type of stuff.
Man, I don't even know what that even sounds like, man. That ain't I ain't built like that. But I'm gonna give you guys one, as you said all that, Dustin. My home league, there is literally a guy. He beat the defending champ this week. There's literally a guy that had Ashton Genty and Brock Bowers on his roster, and he's going to the chip.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. For me, I'm in a league where winner's getting, I think, 400. Second place gets 100. So, do I just go, hey, 500? We'll split it 250 each.
Yeah, that's fine.
I might just say, hey, let's put the money in. Whoever wins, wins, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at either down 150 or up 150, depending on how it comes out. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah. No, I can't. I don't know. I don't know. But I get what you're saying though. If you were one of those teams that
lucked into it, yeah. If you're going, man, I shouldn't be here anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, give yourself a little extra money. You're probably not winning the championship anyway. Give yourself a little extra money.
That's fair.
Dude, what are we doing tonight, guys?
I just built a showdown lineup real quick. We got 5, and I think Nick's probably got a couple of parlays, but I got Brock Purdy at captain because I think the 49ers in this game, if there's a way for them to be able to push the pace and get up, I think that obviously is bad for the Colts. Don't want Phillip Rivers throwing the ball. Taking the 49ers defense as well, just kind of in that same vein. I think they get after it. You can't have a lineup without Christian McCaffrey, so you got to figure out a way to get him in there. Jawan Jennings, the Colts have been like really bad against wide receivers, and Jawan Jennings is finally starting to, get hot. Shout out UT. And then Brian Robinson Jr. just because like maybe this game gets to a space where like he ends up getting one. And then Josh Downs because, you got to have a Colt in there, and, maybe he's the one guy that can maybe find a way to get loose and make a big play. So that's what I got tonight is that. And
yeah, I'm hoping for a big Michael Pittman. I need Michael Pittman to outscore Warren and CMC by 2 points to win one matchup, but I don't think I'm going to get there with Phillip Rivers. At least I got someone. I got hope. There's still hope. There's still someone playing.
There's still some hope, bro.
There's still some hope.
So props tonight. What we got tonight is Phillip Rivers over 160 pass yards. Look, I just think the script is going to show up for that. Niners are still a bottom 5 defense for pressure rate. So Rivers should be able to sit back, be able to expose this. This also is a good matchup for both Warren and Josh Downs. Reason for it is because the Niners are still a top 5 defense allowed to the slot. So that should be Tyler Warren. That should be Josh Downs, Eaton in that section. And I just expect the Colts to be throwing from behind this one. So we'll just have to find out if Rivers can get us to the promised land through all of these weapons. So it feels like he's got decent rapport with Josh Downs as well. So this line for receiving yards is a little too low for me. And then Warren, because of how, who's a quarterback's best friend? The tight end. So
Tyler Warren last week. So yeah, why not?
Exactly. So ride these to the bank, get back right. And that's what we got from the prop shop. So
Dustin, man, you made my day showing up, bro, man. I'm glad to see you, man.
You were fired up, man. I texted Nick and said, shoot me an invite. Let me get on here and calm down a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
Nah, man, it's good to see you guys. You guys are killing it. Love what you guys are doing. Wanted to pop on and say happy holidays to you guys. Hope you're doing good. Hope you guys made the championships in at least some of your leagues.
Couple. I made a couple after all the slaughtering that just happened yesterday. But
yeah, I made it in my dynasty league, and I'm happy about that. And I think I'm a favorite to win my dynasty league, so I'm happy about that.
Well, you should be happy about that.
I got one dynasty, and I need Jawan Jennings tonight to give me 13 points, and I'll be good. And then, dude, I lost by like 1.25 points in the Sirius XM listener do good league with Plaskins. Dude, just to put a bow on an incredibly crappy, week 16, man. It's like, come on, bro. But cost of doing business, man. Cost of doing business.
Hey, but we got one more week. We got crappy games on Christmas. I think one of us is probably playing quarterback on Christmas at this point for a team. It seems.
Hold on.
You know or not, man. But listen, man. I've been playing DB this year for the Jets because they ain't got a pick yet. I've been playing wide receiver for a couple teams, so I guess I need to go ahead and get out there and play a little quarterback. You know what I mean?
The quarterbacks we got on Christmas are like Josh Johnson and whoever that guy is for the Chiefs.
Puddles, Pozowski.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, it's a bad week. It's a bad week, but I mean, hey, if you made it, you made it, and hopefully you avoided some of those injuries. But
make sure you get it done. Shit.
Yeah, get it done. One more week, then now we're on dynasty season. Now's the time to be scooping those guys up cheap and stacking your dynasty roster, getting ready for the draft and combine.
Yeah, how you feeling about your boys, man? The Bills. What's your take on that, man?
Here's my thought. This should be their year, right? Like, no Mahomes, no Lamar, no Burrow, possibly no Jonathan Taylor because we can't stop the run. My fear is that this just is setting me up for greater heartbreak. That's my fear, right? Like, it's our year, and all of a sudden it's like we lose in the first round. So, like, I don't even know. I mean, we're gonna get. Yeah, we could lose the Steelers. Like, All of a sudden, Kenny Gainwell's not going to put up 200 yards against us because we can stop the run. I mean, Houston comes out and it's like Nick Chubb running all over us or something stupid like that. It's just going to be a hot mess. It is our year. Obviously, we've beaten New England. We've proven we can do that. Jacksonville scares me a little bit. T-Law's playing great, even though he's just mid. But ETN's playing great. Pittsburgh scares me. Omar and Hampton at the Chargers. That's a tough matchup. The Bills can't stop the run. Like the Bills can't stop the run. I can go out there and run for 150 yards with the Bills. It's like they can't stop nobody. So we're going to be the 6 seed, maybe the 5 seed, and we're going to be playing. My hope is we get the Patriots in the first round, and we've already beat the Patriots. We can do that. That's my hope.
That's pretty bold.
Take the Patriots first round. Let's just get the Patriots first round. Move on. Move on to the second round. That's all I want.
Pretty bold.
I mean, I'll take Denver in the second round. Like if we can go Patriots Denver and make it to the championship, like I think we can beat both those teams.
But I think there is something to be said about those quarterbacks that are going into the playoffs for the first time, because it is it's like as fans, like we all know, and like relatively smart guys, C+ guys out here, like there's definitely something different in the playoffs with those quarterbacks getting there for the first time. There's definitely something a little bit different. So it makes sense why you'd want to see like a team like the Patriots or the Broncos. Although Bo Nix was there last year, but
still want to play a team with a good running back because those can't stop the run. We can beat the Patriots because I'm not worried about Ramondre Stevenson. I'm not super worried about RJ Harvey or J.K. Dobbins or anybody else that Denver rolls out. I'm not super worried about the Houston Texans. I'm worried about the Chargers with Amari Hampton coming back, having 3-4 weeks under his belt at that point, like getting back into form. I'm glad the Colts might not make it because Jonathan Taylor scares the heck out of me. It looks like the Ravens aren't going to make it because I was worried about Derrick Henry coming in. Like, that would have been a nightmare. I mean, they could still make it. Pittsburgh could fall out. I mean, it's possible.
Hey, man, don't you talk like that. Talk like that.
I mean, Pittsburgh scares me a little bit. The only thing is with Pittsburgh is that Aaron Rodgers, if they call a run play, Aaron goes, screw that. I'm going to throw the ball anyway.
But you know what, though? Watching that game on Sunday, man, like, and I think I can say this, and it's not like blasphemy, but like it gave me Tom Brady vibes, like watching him at the line of scrimmage on Sunday. It was just like, hey, man, like, and it was like Tom Brady vibes / Madden. And I said, this is like, when you're playing against somebody in Madden, and like you come out, like you have all the players that you want on the field, and like you scrap the play and you just start running all these like different audibles. And it's like, that's just what you want because there's glitches in the matrix. I think Aaron Rodgers is officially like in that zone. And I know I'm a little bit overkill right now. Detroit's definitely got some opportunities, but that's just the vibes that I was getting from that. And like run the ball just to be respectful, right? To keep you honest. So yeah, man, it'll be interesting for sure.
So my dream scenario for the Bills is we get Patriots first round, then Denver second round, and then we to host the championship game, where we're away on the championship game. We see what it is. I don't think the Bills have a shot at the Super Bowl if they make it. I mean, if they're playing the Rams, if they're playing. I mean, maybe they beat Chicago pretty. I don't think Chicago's got a shot, but I would be really scared of the Rams or the 49ers or even the Packers if they're healthy. If Josh Jacobs is healthy going in the Super Bowl. My fear is that everybody goes, this is their year. No Mahomes, no Lamar, no Burrow. And I'm going, cool. I'm just set up for more disappointment. Thanks.
Yeah.
The greater the opportunity, the greater the hope, the bigger the heartache is the way it works for me. So.
Love it.
Boy, yo.
Love it.
The NFC is going to be a dogfight, though. The NFC is going to be a dogfight.
I mean, the fact that the Lions aren't going to make it is crazy to me.
Yes. Like, I've already said it. Like, this is not the year to be number one in anything. It's not. It's not the year.
Not, man. Yeah, man. John Cena's out, man. They're coming for the crown.
Yeah. Drake. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Who's your prediction? Who's your prediction? Who's the next one? Who's the next guy? Who's the next guy right now? Who do you think? We're going off topic. I like it.
What do you mean? Who's the next guy? What?
Who's the next like superstar that's gonna like represent? You know what I'm saying? Like WWE for quite some time. Like
okay. We're talking WWE.
There's so many people like on the edge of out the door, right? We can't be Roman. You know what I'm saying? It can't be can't be Jey Uso. We saw that experiment.
No, he sucks anyway. lame event Jey Uso.
Super kick. Yeah. Yeet. Super kick.
I can't.
Yeet. Super kick. Yeet. Yeah, no. Lame event Jey Uso can't do it. I mean, here's the deal. Seth Rollins will be back, hopefully around Mania.
Oh, come on. Nah, man. It can't
Talk about it. Talk about it.
I think what Seth Rollins and what Seth and Becky are doing with him being injured, he's going on podcasts left and right. He's really building his out of wrestling brand. I think he is the next superstar outside of the ring. I don't think he's necessarily great in the ring, but he's the next big name in terms of doing TV, maybe movies. Like he's the next big draw that becomes a global superstar outside of the ring. It's like, oh, this is Seth Rollins from the WWE. It's not necessarily he's the greatest wrestler. He is going to be the guy you're going to see on all the talk shows. He's the guy you're going to start seeing in movies. He's really going to push it. And I really think we're in a point now where W is going to be start carrying by the women's division. I think what Becky Lynch is doing, Bayley, Liv Morgan, like that's they're going to start carrying. They're going to start being the faces. Like they're going to start building that WWE around the women's division because they're so. The top end are so good. The rest of them are suck and they're boring, but the top end is so good. If they can continue to listen, some of the women's matches are downright awful. It's like you're watching it's like you're watching a normal match in slow motion. It's like what? It's like I'm going to run up to you. Oh, I'm waiting for you. Oh, it's so bad. But the top ends, the Becky Lynch's, the Bayley can do it really well. Like if not as good as better than the men, I think that's where they start building. They're such great personalities. But yeah, I like what Seth is doing. I mean, he's been on talk shows left and right lately. Okay. Yeah. I think he's going to be the guy. I think he's just going to be the face. He's going to be the guy that they're going to put out there, and they're going to put him on posters, and he's going to be the big draw. He's probably going to wrestle less just because of his age and the injuries, but he's going to be the guy.
No, Seth, like just like that Shield thing in general. Like I rock with that. Like Reigns, like Seth, like. But I think like from the male side of things, I think there's two guys. I think you're seeing it right now, man, and like I just think like the storylines haven't been right, and like it hasn't been what it's been, but like it's Braun Breaker and Paul, man. Like Braun Breaker, like that's what it is. Like that's like he's over, and like I think like Paul is everything you were saying, like not even thing, but he's everything you were saying about Seth Rollins. He's all of that already. But I think like I don't know, like I just want them to stop being so hesitant with like the young talent. Like, and I think that's just been a reoccurring theme for like the last 25 years that they've been like uberly hesitant about young talent and like what they can do, and like it's crazy. Like it blows my mind that like they don't put any of those guys over like that, because like Gunther's dope, but like he's not like
he's just
like it just is what it is with him. Like what you're getting. Like there's not a lot of like pizzazz and appeal and like buy-in. Like I think like his moment like ended, and if you really want it to be dirty. Yeah, you like my punchline. If you really want it to be dirty, Dom, like if that, like,
well, I'm thinking Braun. You know what I'm saying? At some point, and the next he's going to take a little bit longer, but I think Braun is he's your next one.
My only issue with Braun, Logan Paul, and Dirty Dom is they are
not Logan Paul. No, not Logan.
No, the only problem is like Braun and Dom are both heels, and I don't think they can do face. Like they can't be a face, and you really have to build a company around a face, and that's where I think Seth can be the face that is older but pushes it for the next level. You just can't push a heel to that level. Like they'll be.
Cody's already going to be like the.
Cody's the next goat that's going down, right? Like we're talking about going for the crown. Like Cody's going to turn heel. Cody is.
Yes, sir. Yep,
Cody is happening. At the point. Cody's borderline where it was Roman a couple years ago, where they're shoving him down fans' throats, and the fans are going to turn real fast. They're sick of Cody. They're sick of Punk. They don't want to see it anymore. They don't want the same old like Cody's great. Cody's such a nice guy. Seems like a real cool dude. Love his podcast. He's just shoved down their throats so much that I think the fans are eventually going to be like, hey, there's so much other out there. Let's give us something else. Whereas Seth Rollins can come out and be. Well, yeah, no, I mean. Not right now because they're all off doing stuff, and it's that it's the road to WrestleMania or the road to WrestleMania. They're just all taking breaks right now. So I think you have to find a face.
Final thing I'm gonna ask you, Dustin. How did you feel about the John Cena run in its entirety?
Lame. It was lame.
Yes, thank you. It was lame.
It was very underwhelming. It was very much like, hey, let's try to do something cool. Let's put some people over. And then like the heel turn didn't work, so they scrapped it, but never really explained why they scrapped it. They kind of gave us he fought Logan Paul like 5 times in his final year, like way too many times. The final match was stupid. It was boring. Like it was like chokehold, surge, chokehold, surge. It was like, okay, cool. And the fans were when he tapped out, none of the fans were expecting it. It was just everyone was like, okay, and it just never happened. I've always said this about Triple H. Triple H he's Michael Bay, right? He's going to give you the movies the Transformer movies that are predictable with the big explosions. You watch them you watch Transformers, you know what happens, right?
Yep.
Bad guys fight, good guys fight, they lose. Bad guys, big explosions. Good guys win at the end. That's fine. Vince McMahon was always trying to be M. Night Shyamalan, where it was like, hey, this is cool and interesting, and here's this crazy twist. And something like Sixth Sense, it works. Lady in the Water, The Village, like all those twists didn't work. And so you just like, Vince was just trying to swerve, like just to swerve. And like that's what M. Night Shyamalan was like. M. Night Shyamalan was like, I'm gonna write this great movie, then all of a sudden just change at the end just for no reason. That's what Vince do. At the end of the day, Triple H is gonna give you the predictable big booking of like, our guy's gonna go down and he's gonna fight his way back. Boom, hello, and you're like, oh, and then everybody goes, oh, it's predictable booking. Yeah, it's what you expect. It's Transformers. It's every Marvel movie ever. The good guy wins. That's what you pay for. You pay for that. You know what's gonna happen. Don't expect twist. And so I thought Cena's run was very predictable and boring. I think it was just a difference in contract. I don't think they ever had plans. My biggest conflict with Triple H is that there's no like long term. It's not long term booking. There's no like constructive plan. It's like, we're going to do this week and then this next week, and it's not ever thought out ahead of time. It's like, oh, we'll just do this now. Okay. So yeah, underwhelming. And I don't think he does. Not that he didn't deserve a big send off, but like doing a big send off for that seems very disingenuous to guys like Rey Mysterio, who's going to retire this year. AJ Styles is going to retire this year. Randy Orton's going to retire in a couple years. Like, what are we doing for those guys?
Randy Orton, bro. Exactly. Like, what a misuse. Like Randy Orton. Like that's one for me. And like, I to your point, like all that stuff, like with it. I think like the other thing, like I think about like with Triple H is like, it's predictable and like like what it is, but like it's also predictable in the space that like we've already seen it. Like I feel like he's just drawing from like past experiences and past situations and then just bringing them to light in this space versus like it's cool like if you want to faction it up, but like have the faction have a different spin, like have it have a different spin. Literally. have it have a different take, like the vision group, like, and obviously like I'm dating myself, but like it's essentially like when I look at it, it's like I'm like, oh, I've seen this before, like with the Dangerous Alliance, like I've seen this before, like, and that's the vibes that I get is a bunch of like right now, like this is what they are, like even though like I do think Braun is the next guy, it's a bunch of like USA title, Intercontinental title guys in a group. We got to figure it out. One of these guys is going to be the man. All right, cool. Who's the man? And then like it goes from there. So I didn't know you was all big into wrestling like that too, Dustin.
I'm a huge wrestling fan.
I did not know
and
that.
I love it. As a writer, I look at it from a writing perspective of I don't care what the story is. Like, give me something. Like, weave those plots in. How do you get from point A to point B? My biggest knock on the Cena thing is, especially the Last Chance tournament. I'm fine with Gunther always being the outcome, but you had an opportunity to weave in other stories and build other guys through this tournament that you just didn't do. It's not predictable booking. It's singular focused booking. You could have said, okay, we're going to book Gunther to win, but we're going to do all these other things to kind of build up other guys. Instead of just pushing Gunther, you could have pushed an Evans or an Obafemi if he was in it, or one of these other guys to build up these other guys. And you could have used it to get 3 or 4 people over instead of just one person kind of over. And so it's very singular, narrow-minded booking that drives me nuts.
It's the cheap pop stuff that really gets me on my nerves, dude. It's like you guys are literally chasing cheap pop after cheap pop after cheap pop, and it's like, why? Because you don't want to build people up. You don't want to give people the time. That's what it all is too. So, and then now you're gonna go 3 hours of SmackDown. Like, are you gonna do anything with that extra hour, really, that you haven't done with already?
More entrances.
My whole thing is like you were talking about your point with Vince. It's like, like you're missing that big time. And everyone can talk smack about Vince, this, but as a genius-minded, knowing the wrestling entertainment business, you can't say shit about that. So that's the whole thing you're missing, and the fact that the TKO people and stuff like that, and I think they mean well, but you can't do what you're doing right now and then raise ticket prices to
my God, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Keep things in Vegas and stuff like that, and then not go to
Saudi Arabia. It's
you're becoming way too conglomerate, too much of the corporation, and that's what people are sick of too.
Yeah, and Vince tried crazy stuff, right? Like he tried everything, and some of it was really bad, and some of it was like really creative and different, and just didn't. He had these like he's an idea man. He's like, oh, let's do this crazy idea, and then needed someone to run with it. The problem is that Triple H is like, no, this is what works. We're going to put you guys as a tag team, and then you're going to have some tension. You'll break apart. It's like, okay, cool. We've seen that forever. We saw that with the Rockers, with Mark Jennings and Shawn Michaels. We've seen it with New Day.
Austin and Undertaker, Austin and Michaels, Rockin' Austin, Rockin' Mankind. Like, keep going.
Big Show and everyone Big Show's ever tagged with, right? Like, it's predictable storytelling, which is like, okay, that's great, but like, try something new, right? I think they were trying that with this Bailey like multi-personality thing, and they're just like, forget it, we don't want to do it anymore. It's too complicated. It's like, no, man, try something different. Do something different. Like, maybe it doesn't work, but at least you tried. I'm okay with you trying something crazy. I don't care if you're trying to put the gobbledygooker in an egg. At least you tried something different, right? Like, you guys remember gobbledygooker back in the day?
I do. Like, bro, I've been in the trap, man.
But like, you tried it. Like, you tried something different. I'm okay with you trying. It sucked and it's goofy, but let's face it, we're all in our 30s, 40s. Like, we know who the gobbledygooker is. Every WWE fan knows the gobbledygooker because it was so off the wall. Try something different.
Something different. And then like, you know, great shot at the attempt, like with the theory thing, but like that went over like a fart in church. Like, you know,
that was everybody knew it was like
it went over like
They should just revealed theory the next day. Yes. I think they were trying. My thought is, again, they were trying to leave their options open for maybe someone else like a Jericho or something, and things probably felt they're like, oh, it's revealed. There might be more masked men coming up tonight. Who knows? If more masked men, there might be more than one. Again, I think they were like, oh, let's try something different. He's like, it's too complicated. We'll just make it Austin Theory. It's like, okay, try something different, man. Just try it different. Look what happened when the invasion with the outsiders going to WWE. That was something different, and that worked great. NWO worked great because it was different. And then WWE was like, we'll just do that. And it's like, no, you got to do something different. You can't rehash the same storylines and the same.
That's the problem.
They're doing it with Gunther right now. They're just recreating the Legend Killer. They're just Legend Killer Randy Orton. They're just recreating that. Retired Goldberg, retired Cena. He's gonna retire. He's gonna retire AJ Styles. It's like, cool, seen it, done it. Cool, do something else.
You know what? Like, it's unfortunate too, because like in an era with like social media and stuff, like there's so many options, so many different ways like they could get like so unique. Like, it was kind of cool, like what they did like with Rock and Cody when like the show went off the air and then like they were fighting outside, like
Kevin Owens,
like that was dope. That was and like he's somebody, like you talk about him, he's a guy that's like missed, man. You know what I mean? Like it's there's like I get back into like wrestling like a lot more like after football season's over with. Like I get like a lot more engaged into it. And this is like the right time. But like, dude, like there's so many opportunities with things like Money in the Bank and stuff. Like Money in the Bank is like one of the greatest concepts in WWE. It is like the greatest concept.
You use so much stuff for it afterwards. Like
to put somebody over like that, like that is my favorite. That's my favorite event. I always just say like it's my favorite event because like it literally should give whoever is next, like, which it would all make sense at this point.
Josh Jones check.
It should make sense that like a Brock Bowers or like maybe like that would be like a great way to like, you know, split the vision. Like, you know, Brock, not Brock, but Braun and Paul, like maybe there's some like tension there and some beef there to like bust it up. Like there's just so many different ways, man. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Here's the deal. One of the greatest lores in all of wrestling was Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman back in the day, right?
Yes, sir.
They were on Leno, like no one knew if it was real or fake. And that was when we had 3 channels. We have a whole internet where you could do stuff like that all the time. You could have a wrestler just show up on Logan Paul's podcast and just suplex him through a table, and no one would know if it's real or fake, right? And everybody go, "Oh, it's fake." We go time. Karrion Kross, was it a work? Was it fake? We don't know. You have so much people on the internet that are always on, that are constantly online. You have so much more avenue to do stuff that's outside the realm of the ring, and they don't push the envelope. They don't do it, and I don't know why.
Facts.
Listen, we'll have to get on some time and talk wrestling because I have a lot of thoughts and feelings.
I love it. Oh shit, I love
it. Fellas, I gotta run, but if I don't see you, have a great Christmas and New Year's. Hope you guys are safe. Hope you guys win some championships next week. Love talking to you guys.
Good to see you.
Later, Dustin. We love you, man.
That's it.
Later. That being said, folks, let's say Monday Night Miracles, but the game's already started, and we already got some miracles already. Colts up 7-0 already. How about that?
Yeah, I told you I'm here to watch the world burn tonight.
I'm here to watch the world burn down. Is that your final thought?
Yeah, that is my final thought. That is the last thought of the entire show for this year. Fantasy football is hard to me. It's put gray in my beard. It's putting gray in my beard, gray in my sideburns. Countless hours of research and study just to let you guys all know that sometimes it all just boils down to luck and health. Like, that's what it all boils down to. Your draft in August don't mean shit. And I want you to rewind this, and I want you to see the pain and the struggle in my face right now, because it don't mean shit in August. Like, the only thing that means something is right now. Jacoby Brissett's of the world, Michael Wilson's of the world, people you didn't even draft. That's all it means. No, it's just no more Monday shows. That's it, man. That's it. So you won't see my face on a Monday until 2026. I'm about to get ready to get personal because Dustin just came on here talking about WWE. You see this face right here in 2026? This means I'm coming for your ass. No Diddy. All right. That's what it means.
Yo.
All right. And it's been a hard year. It's been a struggle. And I'm appreciative of everything that happened this year. I'm appreciative of everybody that's watching. But I want y'all to know, next year, I ain't here to play no games with you. All right? That's what I got. God bless. And I hope y'all win y'all's fantasy championships unless you bounce me. And if you did, then I hope your team burns in hell to the second place finish.
Bravo. I feel the same way. Yeah, if you beat me and you win a championship, best believe I'm going to haunt you in your sleep all off season. I'm going to talk mad crap about how I'm going to take it back and get it back. So that's how we feeling tonight. But folks, again, shout out to everybody. Chef's kiss. And yeah, last Monday show of the year. It's kind of unfortunate. We'll keep you guys updated to find out, if we're talking about the Christmas games or whatever. But that being said, for Johnny, myself, we see you on the next video. Peace!